Your old car barely made it start, but we were 17 at heart. $2 left for gasoline, a paper map between our knees. The radio caught a distant song, and suddenly the road felt long. No calendars, no plans to keep, no reason yet to lose our sleep. We thought the days belonged to us, and maybe then they really did. School was finally out, windows down, we took the long way around. No one knew where August led, we only knew the sky ahead. School was finally out, every little dream felt possible now. If I close my eyes, somehow I can hear that summer starting now. We stopped beside the grocery store, bought cold Cokes and nothing more. Someone laughed about leaving town, but none of us believed it then. The sidewalks burned beneath our shoes, we had everything and nothing to lose. The evening stretched across the street, warm asphalt underneath our feet. No photographs could hold it all, the shadows growing on the wall. We didn't know we'd spend our lives trying to find that feeling twice. School was finally out, windows down, we took the long way around. No one knew where August led, we only knew the sky ahead. School was finally out, every little dream felt possible now. If I close my eyes, somehow I can hear that summer starting now. Years later, I still remember the smell of rain on hot concrete, your jacket lying in the back seat. That first warm night of 17, we never said this won't come back. Why would we? We thought it always would. School was finally out, and the whole world waited just outside town. Nothing lost and nothing found, just our young hearts beating loud. School was finally Friday night, the whole town glowed, music everywhere. You wore that faded denim coat, though July was much too warm. I spent $10 trying to win the little bear beneath your arm. Then the Ferris wheel stopped high. Our town looked small beneath the sky. Your hand found mine without a word, and everything inside me turned. The night the fair came to town, we watched the whole world spinning round. Colored lights beneath our feet, your shoulder pressed against me. The night the fair came to town, I didn't wanna come back down for one ride above those streets. You were everything to me. We ate fried dough beside the gate, your lipstick on a paper cup. The band played covers badly, but nobody wanted them to stop. Near closing time, the lights went low. The workers started folding chairs. You whispered, promise you'll remember. I didn't know why you were scared. The night the fair came to town, we watched the whole world spinning round. Colored lights beneath our feet, your shoulder pressed against me. The night the fair came to town, I didn't wanna come back down for one ride above those streets. You were everything to me. By Monday morning it was gone, just tire marks across the line. Funny how the brightest things can disappear without a sound. The night the fair came to town, I swear I still can see it now. Red and yellow, blue and green, you turning 17. The night the fair came to town, we thought those lights would stay somehow. Maybe that's what youth believes. Nothing beautiful ever leaves. The boardwalk lights came on at 9, pink and blue against the sky. You had vanilla on your sleeve. You laughed and blamed it all on me. The arcade doors were open wide, coin machines and flashing lights. You beat my score 3 times in a row, then said there was somewhere else to go. As the night I believed in you. We sat behind the shuttered stands. You drew a heart into the sand, then rubbed it out before I spoke, like turning feelings into jokes. A slow song drifted from the pier, someone's radio somewhere near. You rested your head against my arm. Nothing ever felt so calm. Meet me after sunset, where the ocean meets the neon lights. We don't have to call it love yet. We've still got the whole night. Meet me after sunset, when the summer air turns cool. Maybe we were only 17, but that night I believed in you. The Ferris wheel stopped turning years and years ago. The arcade changed its name. The old pier disappeared. But whenever summer air smells like salt and gasoline, I'm walking beside you again. In the summer of '86. Meet me after sunset, I'll be waiting underneath those lights. We never had to call it loving. Maybe that was why it felt right. Meet me after sunset, one more walk beside the sea, for a few electric minutes. Be 17 again with me.
'86. We didn't know it was special. That's probably why it was. There was a bicycle beside the house, a cassette lying on the seat, the smell of sunscreen and gasoline, hot pavement underneath our feet. We knew every road through town, every place the cops wouldn't go. Every night felt like a promise, every morning came too slow. No one told us how quickly ordinary days become the ones you'd give anything to say. ocean, back to the parking lot, back to 2:17 in the morning, back before we knew how much we had to lose.
We didn't know.
We couldn't know.
We were only
17. We thought summer would last forever,
and somehow part of it still does.
in every warm night through an open window,
In every song that sounds like us.
we thought summer would last forever. Maybe memory made that true,
Because somewhere it's still August,
and I'm still driving home with you. Let that summer last forever.
let the old radio play on.
Let the boardwalk lights keep glowing even after we are gone. We thought summer would last forever. Maybe some things really do,
As long as one of us remembers.
the summer of '86. Windows down, radio on. Summer isn't over yet.
Quarter after 12, fluorescent lights above the door. You bought a cherry soda. I counted change beside the store. 3 cars in the parking lot, nothing moving down the street. We sat against the hood and talked about the people we might be. Midnight at the convenience store. We didn't need anything more. A parking lot, a summer night. Your face beneath the buzzing light. Midnight at the convenience store. We kept saying 5 minutes more. Maybe we were scared to leave. The only summer we'd ever need. You said your father got a job somewhere 2 states away. You'd probably leave by September. I didn't know what I should say, so I asked if you wanted chips. You laughed and called me an idiot. Sometimes when you're 17, silence is the closest thing to truth. Midnight at the convenience store. We didn't need anything more. A parking lot, a summer night. Your face beneath the buzzing light. Midnight at the convenience store. We kept saying 5 minutes more.
clerk turned off one row of lights. A truck passed by and disappeared. You said, "Don't make this sad." I said, "I'm not." We both knew I was lying. Midnight at the convenience store. 30 years and I still remember it all. That cheap red sign, that old white car, the feeling that home wasn't far. Midnight at the convenience store. I wish we'd stayed 5 minutes more. You left before the summer did, but part of us is still there. Your feet were resting on the dash. Streetlights disappearing fast. The ocean vanished in the dark. Only moonlight on the glass. You turn the radio down low and asked me what I wanted most. I said, maybe leave this town. You smiled and said, then why stay now? I told you I was scared to go. You said everybody is, you know. 217 on Highway 1. We were talking till the night was gone. No big answers, no grand plans, just your voice and my 2 hands. 217 on Highway 1. We were young enough to still become anyone we wanted to. And for that hour, I believed you. The truck stopped past in yellow light. A distant town came into sight. He said that someday we'd forget the little things we hadn't yet. I told you, no, I'll know this road. I'll know exactly how this felt. You laughed and leaned against the door. I wish I'd looked at you waited by the radio with one finger on record. Every song that sounded like you went on to side one first. I wrote the titles carefully in blue ink on the sleeve, then scratched out all the stupid words. I was too scared to leave. I put your name on my cassette, like that could say what I never said. Every song between the clicks was everything I couldn't risk. I put your name on my cassette, hoping somehow you would get that every melody was true. I made that summer tape for you. You played it in your father's car when we drove down to the beach. Halfway through you looked at me, but neither one of us would speak. The tape got caught near track number 5. You fixed it with a pencil there, then smiled and said, I love this one. I remember holding back the air. I put your name on my cassette, like that could say what I never said. Every song between the clicks was everything I couldn't risk. I put your name on my cassette, hoping somehow you would get that every melody was true. I made that summer tape for you. I found it in a cardboard box many summers later. Your name was faded on the front, my handwriting much younger. The ribbon barely turns anymore, but the first song still begins. And suddenly there's ocean air coming through the window again. I put your name on my cassette before we knew what we'd regret, before the years pulled us apart, before we learned to guard our hearts. I put your name on my cassette, and maybe that's why I can't forget. Every time that'll take place, you come back for one more day. Someone said the nights were colder. Nobody wanted to agree. There were school clothes in the windows, August leaves beneath the trees. We met behind your parents' house. with folding chairs across the lawn. Someone brought in an old cassette deck. Someone played our favorite song. We laughed louder than we needed, stayed later than we should. Everyone knew what was happening. Nobody said goodbye. On the last Saturday of August, we acted like September wouldn't come. We kept the porch light burning and waited for another song. On the last Saturday of August, we held on without saying why. Maybe growing up begins the first time summer says goodbye. You asked me if I'd write you when your family moved away. I promised every single week. We both knew life gets in the way. At 12, somebody jumped the fence. At 1, the neighbors called. At 2, we lay beneath the stars and didn't talk at all. On the last Saturday of August, we acted like September wouldn't come. We kept the porch light burning and waited for another song. On the last Saturday of August, we held on without saying why. Maybe growing up begins the first time summer says goodbye. Some of us stayed, some of us left. Some stopped calling, some we never saw again. None of us became exactly who we said we'd be, but for one summer, we belonged to each other completely. On the last Saturday of August, the porch light stayed until the dawn. We didn't know it was the ending until years after it was gone. On the last Saturday of August, I learned what memory really means. You don't know you're making one while you're still inside the scene.
Came fast across the highway. We barely made it off the road. Pulled beneath the motel awning, watched the parking lot overflow. Red letters flickered, vacancy. Rain ran silver down your face. You said September felt too close. I said September's weeks away, but both of us could hear We shared a coffee from the machine. Too bitter, much too hot. You talked about another city. I pretended I forgot. Cars kept moving on the highway, the headlights bending through the rain. For the first time all that summer, I wish time would stop again. Rain on the motel sign, red light falling through the night. You were standing next to me, but somehow already out of reach. Rain on the motel sign, I kept saying we'd be fine. You looked away and I understood. Some promises don't survive August. The storm eventually passed. Every storm does. We got back in the car. You turned the radio on. Neither of us mentioned September for the rest of the drive. Rain on the motel sign, I can still see that red light. Sometimes that's the moment love turns from present into memory. Rain on the motel sign, one last storm
first one night of 17. We never said this won't come back. Why would we? We thought it always would. School was finally out, and the whole world waited just outside town. Nothing lost and nothing found, just our young hearts beating loud. School was finally out. If I could have one evening now, I'd take that old road out of town and let that summer start again. The bell stopped ringing long ago, but sometimes I still hear it. Someone said the nights were colder. Nobody wanted to agree. There were school clothes in the windows, August leaves beneath the trees. We met behind your parents' house, with folding chairs across the lawn. Someone brought an old cassette deck. Someone played our favorite song. We laughed louder than we needed, stayed later than we should. Everyone knew what was happening. Nobody said goodbye. On the last Saturday of August, we acted like September wouldn't come. We kept the porch light burning and waited for another song. On the last Saturday of August, we held on without saying why. Maybe growing up begins the first time summer says goodbye. You asked me if I write you when your family moved away. I promised every single week. We both knew life gets in the way. At 12, somebody jumped the fence. At 1, the neighbors called. At 2, we lay beneath the stars and didn't talk at all. On the last Saturday of August, we acted like September wouldn't come. We kept the porch light burning and waited for another song. On the last Saturday
completely. On the last Saturday of August, the porch light stayed until the dawn. We didn't know it was the ending until years after it was gone. On the last Saturday of August, I learned what memory really means. You don't know you're making one while you're still inside the scene.
Quarter after 12, fluorescent lights above the door. You bought a cherry soda. I counted change beside the store. 3 cars in the parking lot, nothing moving down the street. We sat against the hood and talked about the people we might be. Midnight at the convenience store. We didn't need anything more. A parking lot, a summer night. Your face beneath the buzzing light. Midnight at the convenience store. We kept saying 5 minutes more. Maybe we were scared to leave. The only summer we'd ever need. You said your father got a job somewhere 2 states away. You'd probably leave by September. I didn't know what I should say, so I asked if you wanted chips. You laughed and called me an idiot. Sometimes when you're 17, silence is the closest thing to truth. Midnight at the convenience store. We didn't need anything more. A parking lot, a summer night. Your face beneath the buzzing light. Midnight at the convenience store. We kept saying 5 minutes more. Maybe we were scared to leave. The only summer we'd ever need. The clerk turned off 1 row of lights. A truck passed by and disappeared. You said, "Don't make this sad." I said, "I'm not." We both knew I was lying. Midnight at the convenience store. 30 years and I still remember it all. The cheap red sign, that old white car. The feeling that home wasn't far. Midnight at the convenience
storm came fast across the highway. We barely made it off the road. Pulled beneath the motel awning, watched the parking lot overflow. Red letters flickered vacancy. Rain ran silver down your face. You said September felt too close. I said September's weeks away. But both of us could hear what neither wanted to explain. Sometimes summer starts ending long before the weather changes. Rain on the motel sign, red light falling through the night. You were standing next to me, but somehow already out of reach. Rain on the motel sign, I kept saying we'd be fine. You looked away and I understood. Some promises don't survive August. We shared a coffee from the machine, too bitter, much too hot. We talked about another city. I pretended I forgot. Cars kept moving on the highway, their headlights bending through the rain. For the first time all that summer, I wish time would stop again. Rain on the motel sign, red light falling through the night. You were standing next to me, but somehow already out of reach. Rain on the motel sign, I kept saying we'd be fine. You looked away and I understood. Some promises don't survive August. The storm eventually passed. Every storm does. We got back in the car, you turned the radio on. Neither of us mentioned September for the rest of the drive. Rain on the motel sign, I can still see that red light. Sometimes that's the moment love turns from present into memory. Rain on the motel sign, one last storm in summertime. We drove home beneath the clearing sky, knowing something had changed that night. We didn't know it was special. That's probably why it was.
felt like a promise. Every morning came too slow. No one told us how quickly ordinary days become the ones you'd give anything to say. We thought summer would last forever. We thought nothing good could end. We thought we'd always know each other, always drive those roads again. We thought summer would last forever, under orange skies and radio lights. Maybe we were wrong about forever, but we were right about that night. There was your handwriting on a cassette, my old jacket in your car, a faded photo from the boardwalk. We looked impossibly young. Then September came like nothing, just another Monday morning. No great ending, no final scene. Life simply started moving. Somehow years can pass without permission, and one day you look back and the whole world has changed. We thought summer would last forever. We thought nothing good could end. We thought we'd always know each other, always drive those roads again. We thought summer would last forever, under orange skies and radio lights. Maybe we were wrong about forever, but we were right about that night. Wherever you are now, I hope some summer evening a song comes through the radio and takes you back there too. Back to the ocean, back to the parking lot, back to 2:17 in the morning, back before we knew how much we had to lose. We didn't know, we couldn't know, we were only 17. We thought summer would last forever, and somehow part of it still does. And every warm night through an open window, in every song that sounds like us, we thought summer would last forever. Maybe memory made that true, because somewhere it's still August, and I'm still driving home with you. Let that summer last forever. Let the old radio play on. Let the boardwalk lights keep glowing, even after we are gone. We thought summer would last forever. Maybe some things really do, as long as one of us remembers the summer of '86. Windows down, radio
over yet.
They built the rise beside the fields where nobody went all year. By Friday night the whole town glowed, music everywhere.
You wore that faded denim coat, though July was much too warm. I spent $10 trying to win the little bear beneath your arm.
Then the Ferris wheel stopped high.
Our town looked small beneath the sky.
Your hand found mine without a word,
And everything inside me turned. The night the fair came to town,
we watched the whole world
spinning around.
colored lights beneath our feet.
Your shoulder pressed against me. The night the fair came to town,
I didn't want to
come back down.
fall right above those streets.
You were everything to me.
We ate fried dough beside the gate, your lipstick on a paper cup.
The band played covers badly, but nobody wanted them to stop.
Near closing time, the lights went low.
The workers started folding chairs.
You whispered, promise you'll remember.
I didn't know why you were scared. The night the fair came to town,
We watched
217 on Highway 1. Everyone asleep but us. Your feet were resting on the dash. Streetlights disappearing fast. The ocean vanished in the dark. Only moonlight on the glass. You turned the radio down low and asked me what I wanted most. I said, maybe leave this town. You smiled and said, then why stay now? I told you I was scared to go. You said everybody is, you know. 217 on Highway 1. We were talking till the night was gone. No big answers, no grand plans. Just your voice and my two hands. 217 on Highway 1. We were young enough to still become anyone we wanted to. And for that hour, I believed you. The truck stopped past in yellow light. A distant town came into sight. You said that someday we'd forget the little things we hadn't yet. I told you, no, I'll know this road. I'll know exactly how this felt. You laughed and leaned against the door. I wish I looked at you once more. 217 on Highway 1. We were talking till the night was gone. No big answers, no grand plans. Just your voice and my two hands. 217 on Highway 1. We were young enough to still become anyone we wanted to. And for that hour, I believed you. At 3:19 the sky turned gray before the first birds woke by 5. Everyone was talking, the moment disappeared. But somewhere after midnight, before the morning found us, we said things we'd never say again. 217 on Highway 1. I still drive that road sometimes alone. And somewhere near the ocean bend, I hear your younger voice again. 217 on Highway 1. Summer 86 still running on. Some nights never really end. If you remember where they began. I waited by the radio with one finger on record. Every song that sounded the titles carefully in blue ink on the sleeve, and scratched out all the stupid words. I was too scared to leave. I put your name on my cassette, like that could say what I never said. Every song between the clicks was everything I couldn't risk. I put your name on my cassette, hoping somehow you would get that every melody was true. I made that summer tape for you. You played it in your father's car when we drove down to the beach. Halfway through you looked at me, but neither one of us would speak. The tape got caught near track number 5. You fixed it with a pencil there, then smiled and said, I love this one. I remember holding back the air. I put your name on my cassette, like that could say what I never said. Every song between the clicks was everything I couldn't risk. I put your name on my cassette, hoping somehow you would get that every melody was true. I made that summer tape for you. I found it in a cardboard box many summers later. Your name was faded on the front, my handwriting much younger. The ribbon barely turns anymore, but the first song still begins. And suddenly there's ocean air coming through the window again. I put your name on my cassette before we knew what we'd regret, before the years pulled us apart, before we learned to guard our hearts. I put your name on my cassette, and maybe that's why I can't forget. Every time that'll take place, you come back for one more day.
Your hand was hanging out the window, drawing circles in the air. Saw it was coming off the ocean, getting tangled in your hair. The radio faded near the cliffs, then found the station once again. We didn't care what song was playing. Every song
cars back then, 40 miles till the shoreline. Half a tank and no way home. We were following the sunset, like you knew where we belonged. Keep the radio on, let it carry us along, down the coast where the streetlights end, past the places we'd never been. Keep the radio on, even when the signal's gone. If the summer has to disappear, let this song keep it here. We passed a motel by the water, vacancy and faded red. Someone said we'd stay there someday. Someone else just shook their head. You turned around from the front seat, said, "Promise we won't change too much." I laughed because it sounded foolish. Now I'd give anything for us. Blue was spreading through the evening, orange dying on the sea. There were things we weren't yet saying, things we weren't supposed to need. Keep the radio on, let it carry us along, down the coast where the streetlights end, past the places we'd never been. Keep the radio on, even when the signal's gone. If the summer has to disappear, let this song keep it here. Maybe every road eventually turns into somewhere you can't return. Maybe every song we love becomes a place inside your heart. But tonight the tires keep moving, and the ocean's on our right. Nobody's leaving yet, nobody says goodbye. Keep the radio on, there are still a few miles to go. Let the dashboard softly glow, let the warm Pacific blow. Keep the radio on till the very last song. Somewhere under
scored 3 times in a row, then said there was somewhere else to go. Past the Ferris wheel, past the crowded pier, everything got quieter when you came near. Meet me after sunset, where the ocean meets the neon lights. We don't have to call it love yet,
it here. We passed the motel by the water, vacancy and faded red. Someone said we'd stay there someday. Someone else just shook their head. You turned around from the front seat, said, "Promise we won't change too much." I laughed because it sounded foolish. Now I'd give anything for us. Blue was spreading through the evening, orange dying on the sea. There were things we weren't yet saying, things we weren't supposed to need. Keep the radio on, let it carry us along, down the coast where the street lights end, past the places we'd never been. Keep the radio on, even when the signal's gone. If the summer has to disappear, let this song keep it here. Maybe every road eventually turns into somewhere you can't return. Maybe every song we loved becomes a place inside your heart. But tonight the tires keep moving, and the ocean's on our right. Nobody's leaving yet, nobody says goodbye. Keep the radio on, there are still a few miles to go. Let the dashboard softly glow, let the warm Pacific blow. Keep the radio on till the very last song. Somewhere underneath that sound, we are still driving out of town.
Thank you.